Hi guys, good morning from Pax Europiana. This is Günther here from Vienna. I'm here to celebrate 15 years of Romania and Bulgarian European Union membership. It's a very special day for me. I'm very happy. I will go to an event where this will be discussed today here in Vienna, and it's a celebration in the House of the EU. And I'm really very happy that we had the wisdom to include Romania and Bulgaria in the European Union back then. And we should celebrate this because they are very successful. Economically, it's an amazing thing. Obviously, the Russians had some countermeasures, and there was a lot of socialist backslash and a lot of socialist and Russian-backed corruption. That's very unfortunate, but nevertheless, they're in NATO, they're in EU, economically and security-wise and strategically. This is a major success, and we have to be very happy about that. And we have to turn also the narrative around that this was too early, because that's a very bad narrative and it's harming us today in the enlargement debate. So I will now also celebrate this with a call to join the Eurozone and also Schengen, because that's the logical next step for Romania and Bulgaria. And Croatia has achieved this already, while being 5 years later as them in the EU. That's some of the mysteries of the European unification. But we've made many mistakes, and we have to rectify them now by more courageous enlargement. The only thing I'm really very unhappy with Romania is that they have not recognized Kosovo, and they are not doing enough for Ukraine and Moldova and Georgia in the European Union. I remember that the Greeks have lobbied very hard for the Cypriots. It's quite a similar case like Austria, Germany, Romania, Moldova, Greece and Cyprus, and the Greeks made an absolute conditio sine qua non for the Cypriot accession, and that was very good. Ultimately it was very wise. So we should also ask the Romanians to be a little bit tougher and to be clearer, because we are in this situation today that we have a next enlargement roundup and there's a lot of demands, and the Romanians should also have a more powerful role in terms of joining the Eurozone, recognizing Kosovo, being in OECD, joining Schengen, and pressuring the European Union to accept the membership of Moldova. I don't have to crash while I'm doing my morning videos. Anyhow, and it's very important to open logistical routes towards Ukraine. This is also very, very important. So it's our big failure in the last years that we haven't done enough in terms of the EU membership. Not the EU membership, but the investment packages, because what we should have done is from the start already to make it very clear that we have a very strong investment package to make sure that all the railways and interconnections towards Moldova and then to Ukraine are built by the EU, funded by the EU, and not waiting until the Romanians are ready. That's why we gave this EU Commission for Transport to the Romanians. The idea was to make a super fast speed effort to connect Moldova and Ukraine. And today we have logistic crisis. And by the way, sink all Russian Black Sea ships. I made the tweet already. The war in Ukraine is now the blockage of the Russian, of the Black Sea. It's a big crisis. We have to sink all their ships because this battle is won by the Black Sea, not by some land in Lugansk. They should consolidate the front, liberate Kherson to have access to the Black Sea on the Dnieper, and to make sure that we sink all the ships, because that's the only way to win this war. But nevertheless, we should at the same time, we should have done that already, to make the land, rail and highway connections from Romania to Moldova to Ukraine. And the whole Lindner kind of style, no debts, no debts, no debts, which the Germans have done, it means always less infrastructure in Eastern Europe, means more insecurity and extremely expensive wars, Mr. Lindner. When will you ever learn? You need to invest in European infrastructure from the East. This is the big priority, and certainly we need a new debt deal. That's absolutely the priority, the 1.5 trillion deal which I have already proposed. And I hope that this will be some wisdom now at the next EU summit, but I doubt it. Anyhow, this is for celebration. 15 years of Romania in the EU is an absolutely amazing success. We should be all very proud about that one. And I just call for Austria to support Eurozone membership and also the EU potential candidate status of Ukraine, Moldova and Georgia, and of course Schengen of Romania. This is all extremely important and must be done right now. Yeah, Vienna is beautiful. By the way, my morning video walking and talking you through the 15-year celebration of Romania in the EU. A very special occasion and I'm very happy about it. And now I will be close and so celebrate today Romania's EU accession. The same wisdom we need now for Ukraine, Moldova and Georgia and the Western Balkans, of course. So the House of the EU should be close and I will be there. And imagine one day we hadn't had this courage and then we had all these problems with insecure Black Sea also on the western flank. That the Black Sea is the European Sea. I mean that I even know when I first time was in Romania with EDS, the Pontus, European Sea. I don't know what happened with our guys in power. They are really confused. Lack of information, lack of knowledge, confusion. It's probably the only way they are doing that. Anyhow, thanks a lot for listening. More to come from Pax Europiana here from Wiblinger Straße in Vienna. Bye.